هلا والله شباب، شلونكم؟ شو اخباركم؟ ان شاء الله طيبين. طبعا اليوم رجعنا لكم بفيديو جديد وتكملة لسلسلة هوغورتس ليجاسي او تراث هوغورتس. طبعا اخر شي قلت لكم راح اكمل مهام ثانوية وكملت هواي مهام، وحاليا آه ننطلق ونكمل القصة الرئيسية. زين، طبعا كملت هواي مهام، بدلت ملابس، فتحت لي كم هذني اثنين، وفتحت لي هاي، واشتريت ايضا مكنسة.
Wonder
طبعا
if they get detention for flying this far out here.
لا، ما يحجزوني، مو شغلك.
Have you ever seen a professor out?
هسا نقدر نروح نكمل المهام الأساسية. خلونا نبدأ بأول وحدة، ذهاب صفر وشوك. خل نروح على هاي لوهامورا. اوكي، دي بولسو اتوقع فتحناها. متطلبات وسام دي بولسو. اوكي، نحتاج دي بولسو. دي بولسو اتوقع كملتها صح؟ يب، ديفندر كذني بالمهام الأساسية، بس ما كملتها بصراحة، بس أكملها إن شاء الله. مشكلة الحصول على جرعة هاي شوي مزعجة، بس أكملها إن شاء الله اليوم. بس خلينا نكمل المهمة الأولى. نروح لصف الوحوش ووراها نشوف شو نسوي. طريق منه. يلا. اوكي، جوي طلاب، جوي كل شيء بدأ.
Welcome, everyone.
Okay.
I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor.
Okay.
Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
شلون؟ اوكي، فتحنا قائمة جديدة. وين نجيبها هنا؟ نجيبها هنا؟ هاي شنو هاي؟ لا، شايفون. اوكي.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
طبعا.
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
أكلها. شنو هذا؟ طعام الوحوش. اوكي.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes it.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
يلا ماشي. شنو هذا؟ قطة بزونة نمور.
Couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in doing?
Ugh, tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone.
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Goodbye.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald.
اوكي مشط هذاهم مشط هذاهم طعم هذا نفس الاكل.
The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let...
Yes, Professor.
Then, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by some...
An optimistic idea. Now, what? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help. Be on the lookout for my... Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can.
Inshallah. والف ألف مبروك.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Okay.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you. I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
يلا ماشي. ثواني شباب بس خل اجرب اغير بالالوان يمكن شوية اعدلها تصير احلى. اتوقع هاي الالوان اللي سويتها شوية احلى صح؟
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
من زمان
Poppy,
اسويها
where are
بس
you taking me?
بس نسيت والله كل مرة بدي اسويها
It really is much better if I just show you.
اوكي يلا ماشي مشينا.
Don't worry, we're nearly there.
يلا.
It's just ahead. Stand back.
والله توقعت. يا مرحبا.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
اوكي نفس اعرف. حبيبي والله. ليش يجريش مالها؟ هنا بعدك باب. اوكي.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
اوكي. شو ما كان ياكل هاي؟ كان ياكل سناجب. شو جبتوا له سناجب؟ استفادنا هسه. لا صعدنا، لا طرنا بيه.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust,
Okay.
I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seems to imply...
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, the poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village. They're
Okay.
up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're...
Exactly.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
إن شاء
You
الله.
seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
ان شاء الله. ان شاء الله. يلا نبدأ. زين كملنا هاي اول وحدة، نروح نشوف الثانية وين. الثانية هذه اللي هي شنو هي؟ المكافأة اللوهامورا. اوكي راح نفتح اللوهامورا. سمين الطريق. شنو هاي هنا؟ كيف يفتح لي هذني؟ يلا بعدين اكيد نحتاجهم. جيب هذا هنا، جيب هذا هنا، هذا هنا، هذا هنا. اكيوت. نسوي غرفتنا. منزل هاجريد؟ لا. نوصل هناك وندردش.
Off on another adventure, are we?
اوكي. اوكي وصلنا هنا. ايوه ننتظر. شنو هذا الاستاذ راح يعلمنا له مرة. السلام عليكم.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting...
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there.
طبعا.
In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
اوكي هاي
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do.
Okay.
Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, you, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't... In fact, I know of two statues, right? Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? Next, you'll notice that the door is locked.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, and I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom, and the other in the...
علمني الهامور أول شي قبل لا تروح. يا مال الدروب. Easy. وين الهامورة؟ الهامورة يا هي. ما أدري. جزء ما عندنا إياه. Okay.
Hello, Hamora.
Hello, Hamora. Shit, read this. اكس سلامي وكيو تاريخ الشرار وتدوير الاقراص حتى يتم تنشيط كذا الترسانة. ضل ندور يعني؟ لا متى؟ دورهم بالعكس. ترى ما فهمنا شيء. اي اساس صارت الحمراء تفتر والخضراء تفتر؟ فهمتها نوعا ما.
Well done! You're in! Remember,
طبعا
use a
فهمتها
disillusionment charm
شوية.
so no one claps
نجربها
eyes on
مرة
you.
ثانية.
This is a restricted area of the castle.
يعني قصدك دبر نفسك ها؟ يلا. يا الليل.
Lumos.
جبناهم العيد. اوكي لوموس.
How are your students getting along this year?
الليل.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of numbers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still...
ان شاء الله المدير ولا المعاونة قبل فصل.
Revelio.
يعرف باسم بروج الحال فقط خير طلاب لوقت طويل وهو قدم ذهب. لا نعرف أبدا. اوكي ما شاء الله.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
بس خلاص فهمنا شلون هذا ايزي.
Preparing for a rebellion. If the ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or her, I suppose.
ده فوق لازم صدمات.
I think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't
Revelio.
مامورة جديد فصول. الحين حمام السباحة يكونون بالصابون مسحور فقاعات ملونة إضافة إلى لوحات جدارية جميلة تصور حورية البحر. أوكي هنا جاء صاحبنا السباح.
I'm a prefect too, twit. That's it. 50 health points. You know
Aloha Mora.
يلا خلاص أو مفترض بالعكس عشان أسهل. جيد الطلاب ممنوع الأداء شنو؟
Love to see you, my young friend. I wasn't from the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular. To send them my way, though. Well,
جبناهم العيد.
begin my rounds now. I suppose Professor Blackman's fair, but the students are terribly disappointed. I had planned to get some galleons on Hufflepuff.
الليل.
Hufflepuff? Great cloth?
Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
جابها نالو. ايوه روحي. خلصنا هذا.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
Oh, how's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about.
Oh, I suppose I should pay closer attention in the next match, if there ever is one.
ان شاء الله ان شاء الله. يلا في ملا الليل. قاعد هنا. هناك عندنا زوان. اوكي. يلا بعد ما هنا البروفيسور لا والله ماكو. اللي هذا جابنا. صدفت السلحفاة المرصعة بالجواهر. صنع ناري وموطنه فيجي لكن نزل مصر باب السجام ساحر مسجون عيد مقرب مفتاح اوكي والله اطلع حبيبي والله. ما شافنا ولا هم يحزنون. رجع الأستاذ انفض السالفة. السلام عليكم.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh goodness, you're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the... But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead. I am determined with your help to discover the...
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy.
Understood, but I hope you will find them. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night, thus...
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted...
Okay.
You have your work cut out for you.
You mentioned offering something.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even... Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty tower.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
حبيبي. زين هاي كملنا.
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve it.
إن شاء الله. اوكي. زين هسه شنو عندنا المهمة الرئيسية الثالثة اللي لازم نمشيها؟ نروح على الهوغسميت ونحكي ويا هذيك، بس لازم شنو نتعلم الديبولسو. الديبولسو احنا نتوقع متعلميها صح؟ ديبولسو موجودة، فخلونا شو نسوي؟ نطير ونوصل الى هناك بسرعة. خريطة هوغسميت هي هاي، ننزل هنا يلا.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
رسلت اوكي وصلنا للحانة. خلنا نروح نسولف ويا هذيك ويا هاي اللي بالبداية.
Hello there, nice to see you.
شكرا.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help.
شكرا.
Those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It's friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place.
Okay.
He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Zane.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough. But they each want something the other has. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever...
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best.
Okay, inshallah.
I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
inshallah راح ابقى وراي من ابو الشام. Watch your back. زين هسه خل نروح على هذا اللي قالت عليه حتى نروح نشوف شنو قصته. تاجر مجوهرات مدري شنو. هذا قفل 2. اوكي. قفل 2 لازم نجمع له
Fine now, Demi guys.
نتعلم الثاني. نفتح الليفل 2 نقدر وراها نفتح اي قفل نشوفه. يلا خل نروح ناكل اكل.
You too, Amit.
Okay, وصلنا.
Welcome to the Hog's Head.
السلام عليكم.
Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok.
Hello, Lodgok.
Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am. And I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
هاي شنو هاي؟ شو تاج يعني والله ما فهمت. شو يريد اجمع الاغراض؟ حبيبي ماني محدد انا بطي 10. يلا نشوف شنو اجيب. اوكي يمكن الساحرة تطلع نفسها هذيك اللي بالذكريات تطلع. شنو هذا؟ حياة هذا شو بتجي هنا؟
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
يلا مشينا.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
مو والله كم بريد هنا. هذول شنو دوران ديابك هو ديابك بعدين نرجع له. اوكي يركض يلا اركض لك ساعة. جرى القمر. يلا يلا يا كريم بس نجهز ورانا عركة مبين. هذه اكيد اوكي. كمل امشي اركض لا توقف. امشي.
Ah, and there it is, the witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
بالله مكان مخيف.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
اي والله.
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the dark protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
Zan.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom... I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliances... Let us hope that ours is less so.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
داين حج كلها راح تصير طق مطاطق طق مطاطق طق مطاطق طق مطاقق طق مطاقق.
ريفاليون
ماكو اي شي مبدئيا. قدامنا هواي صناديق. ما يقلب الا هذا.
It's sealed.
Close.
Accio. Moths. Curious. Lumos.
اللي هنا حتى تفضل صح؟ شفت شلون انه
ريفاليو.
انه بعدني متذكر.
Merlin's beard.
يلا لا يطلع لي هنا شيء. وشاح اخضر زين. كفلوس. شنو سحر اسود. مو سحر اسود وانما سحر قديم. حبيبي والله حبيبي.
Revelio. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further.
اي والله مستحيل تكون هاي قبر الساحرة، لأنه مفتوح اصلا.
Lumos.
عادي. طيب ثاني هنا وبعد لنا واحدة. وين نجيب هالوحدة؟
Lumos. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Compulso.
تراني يعني ساحر قديم مالكم شيء.
Lumos. Revelio.
Revelio ماكو شيء.
Lumos.
شنو هاي؟ اوكي هاي النبات. كم انه هواي. فلوس. نرجع لهذا مؤقتا.
I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
ايه والله يا ما احس. هلا بدينا. ناري حتى اصبح ضعيفة امام الهجمات الاخرى.
Incendio. Confringo. They're certainly persistent. Incendio.
هاي الهياكل العظمية راح نحتاجها بخلطات سحرية يعني شفتها.
Revelio.
اوكي جتنا خبرة. كان اصعد فوق. كملنا. يلا شيب راس حظ والشاح رقبة غير معروف. اوكي يلا ماشي نتعرفوا. جيب لنا اللوموس.
Lumos.
وهنا نصمت قليلا. لهنا
If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
rotated. طبعا من النار لا. اوكي لازم نخليه يدور. اتوقع ولا
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
لا شي طاقة. لا 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 اوكي ثواني اوكي رجعنا. هذيك شنو ذيك؟ شنو راح هناك؟
This has a moth imprinted on it, the same as the door.
معقولة هذا باب؟
Lumos.
نجرب والله هاي. لا اكو إنه بالموضوع. بس شنو هي؟ ولا بريتها والله. قسم بالله صدفة. والله صدفة. زين احنا عندنا اصلا 3 جوا يعني.
Lumos.
يعني خوش شو اسوي بهذيك؟ هاي كانت وحدة. بالي اثنين هنا كان اكو. ما انتبهت. زين رجعونا على هاي.
ريفيليو.
بس والله صدفة يعني سويتها مو فد شي.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious.
ول.
Down I go. No other way.
شنو هاي؟ لازم نروح جوا. نوقف. صلحناه وايد
It's
فلوس.
sealed shut from the other side.
مليان فلوس هنا مليان. شوفونا شوكو. ترى دا غير معروف. يعني هذا الطريق ما في شي بس مجرد تمثال العجوم الارجواني المدري شنو. ماشي. شنو راح؟ معقولة اكو شي نفتح بيه همين؟ اوكي بعدين هنا شنو هاي ماكش. وهنا هم ماكش. يلا خلنا نقمز جوا. ما عندنا غير مكان. ايش نسوي؟ هذا وين يودي؟ نفس المكان؟ لا يودي غير مكان. لا تقول لي هذا باب الرجعة. اي والله. يعني تفضل. يلا عرفنا من نرجع. حتى لا ندوخ. يا الليل هم هو السلام عليكم. لا مالك سبلياموس هو ما عنده سلاح.
Incendio. Confringo.
يلي.
Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio.
يلي.
Incendio. Incendio. Confringo.
تعبوني. لا مرة نحتاج.
Lumos.
لوموس مو ألوهامورا. فرق بين لوموس وألوهامورا.
ريفيليو.
زين يا حلو. سيء مال احجيات. اوكي واحد ثاني.
لوموس.
وين ذبه؟ بنا. اشنو؟ اشنو؟ زين شنو كانت؟ كانت هذه. حيل. لا من صدق حيل. وين هاي اللو؟ هنا.
لوموس.
هاي انت.
ديبولسر. لوموس.
يلي الهشرة راح اسحبهم.
Depulsor. Lumos.
هاي واحدة. زين. هاي اثنين.
This looks even more complex.
Depulsor.
باجلنا بعد واحدة. لا مدرسة ثلاثي. اوكي. ماكو منا طريق. ماكو. شلون لهاد راح نجيب هذاك؟
Lumos. Depulsor. Lumos.
هاي ليش؟
Depulsor. Lumos.
مالي.
Depulsor. Making this spin ought to raise that platform.
اوكي.
That must be it.
اوكي فهمت بقى. شو نسوي؟ نجيب هاي.
Lumos.
نجيبها نذبها هنا. نصعد هنا. هاي هذه. نجي نوقف هنا.
Lumos.
لوموس تعالي. نذبح هنا بس والله حبيبي. ايزي. اقل شوية تشغل اقل.
Witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus.
Okay.
Revelio.
شنو هاي؟ جثثكم. الو.
The dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door.
وين يوديني؟ زين جينا لقينا ماكو. واحد من جماعة لوكوود طابين هنا وماخذها. شو الفايدة؟
Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
حبيبي والله.
An entire camp of Rookwood's thieves.
Unfortunately, we have... Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at... To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
شاب الله يطيح حظك. بس احنا شو نسوي هنا؟ نبى الحالة بلعنة حرفيا. شنو منا هادي يلا
ريفيليو
يا الليل. اروح قاتل شلة كاملة وانت بوحدك. فلوس هي هاي اللي ناقصتني ليلي حتى تصير طق مطاطق طق مطاقق.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
هاي افتريت هنا لو كملنا شغلة بيهم. احتمال ذوك مستذيبين ما ادري. شنو هاي ليش؟
Aloha Mora.
هاي ليش؟ اريدك شنو تركض وتهرب. ما اريد اشوف وجهك. اوكي.
There they are. The Ashwinders. Confringo.
You may be more. Knew you were still hanging up. Pay for your deeds. Cynthia! Confringo. Now you're just getting on my nerves. Expulso! You're embarrassing. Repulsor. Expulso. There you are.
شنو هاي ذو؟ يا طيب.
Confringo. Spelliarmus.
يا اخي والله وخرت. يا الليل بلعنة والله بلعنة. لا تعديت.
Confringo. Glacius. Depulso. Confringo. Glacius. Incendio.
Send from above.
Glacius. Confringo.
Might want to look at Expulso.
Incendio.
Expulso.
Glacius. Confringo. Incendio.
Quite conductive, Expulso. Expulso. Quite a violent streak in this one. Expelliarmus. Look what you've done.
Incendio.
What are your faults on?
Electricity. Glacius. Confringo. Depulso.
Expulso. Flash of
Incendio. Glacius. No one to share in my victory.
يا الليل ما عندي دم. مجموعة لا تختفر. اوكي هاي بعدين نشوف امواس. مو دحين. بسوف ايش راح يطلع؟ نقلب على السمك.
That's it.
ولا لا بجرب.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
هاي الكعب.
That's proper people, that is. And it's just... Did I hurt you?
هرب منه.
Reductor!
يعني هذول يستخدمون ريداكتر وسوالف.
Confringo. You're the one who will incendio. Confringo. Incendio.
Think you're clever, don't you?
You haven't got a prayer.
Coward!
Glacier.
Confringo.
Repulsor.
Clumsy little fool. Reductor. Nice try.
Incendio.
Reductor.
Glacier. Confringo. What have you done? Incendio.
Reductor.
Shame nobody saw that.
تبلعون وربي.
Revelio.
ريد لي بس بوشنات. اي والله بوشن. شنو خلنا نروح نرجع لذاك. صارت صدق طق مطاقق. كلهم ليفل 20 وانا ليفل 16 حبيبي والله. هالسبب لازم اكمل معاهم الجانبية يعني حرفيا تمشي بس ويا القصة قصة ما تقدر. يا رب يا كريم.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
وين هالكاس؟ منا حبيبي منا. ساعة وهامد. لود اوك.
Revelio.
آثار سحر قديمة هنا. يبا مشور. أنا أعرف هاي الموسيقى. صوت سحر قديم. بس أنا ما أعرف من هاي الساحرة شو اسمها. اللي ينتظرني هو هذاك راغناروك.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
طبعا جامدين أوي.
I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Then I am glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
والله كلامك بين. مستحيل اثق بيكم يا عفاريت المعفاريت. اوكي شباب طبعا لهنا واليوم نخلص. يعني كملنا 4 مهام اتوقع.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the 3 broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
ان شاء الله يوم ما. طبعا لهنا.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
حبيبي شكرا.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deek to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
اوكي. هنا.
I've not heard from my uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
لا. اوكي شباب طبعا لهنا ونخلص حلقتنا لليوم ان شاء الله. هكمل شوية مهام جانبية واحنا نكمل وياكم القصة. ان شاء الله عجبتكم، ان شاء الله استمتعتم. انتظرونا باكر ان شاء الله بحلقة جديدة، ولا تنسونا باللايك والاشتراك والسبسكرايب وحبشكلات وبس. والله في امان الله.